Hi guys, it's Mika Martinez, and in this video, I just wanted to quickly talk about this interesting concept of how 95% of the value created by SEO will happen after year one. So this actually isn't an original thought of mine. I saw this over 7 months ago on LinkedIn. Nick Jordan published a post about this, and he talked about how 95% of the value created by SEO will happen after year one. And he breaks it down with math using a hypothetical company and a hypothetical growth rate. And basically, I'm going to present to you how, it's true with a real case study, right? So these are the actual numbers from this specific case study. You can find this case study on our website. We basically go through the SEO process, well, the first 13 months of the SEO process of growing the SEO or improving the SEO of a website from scratch. And if you want to check that out, it's on 607 Media, 607.media. That's our website. And yeah, this is a little bit of an older case study, but it's interesting because like we can basically explore what the ROI or what the results or what a realistic SEO campaign looks like. And again, this was a brand we started from scratch, like completely brand new domain. Um, it it's not an established brand. For established brands, you might see different results. You might see quicker results, but this is what it looked like for this specific brand that we built from scratch, right? So 95% of the value created by SEO will happen after year one. And looking at the growth rate or the campaign of this brand, that seems to be true, right? So if you look at what happened in year one, we basically started from zero and you can see traffic grow, right? For the first 6 months, we didn't see much traffic or revenue, right? It was really in month six where traffic and revenue started to grow very quickly, right? For the first 5 months, the highest month we had was like less than $400. The traffic was less than 1,000. And then from month six onward, that's when you see the rapid growth in SEO. And there's a lot of reasons for that. So obviously, when you're starting an SEO campaign, a lot of work needs to be done in terms of technical SEO, on-page SEO, and then building the backlinks. Link building in particular does take time. Like even once that backlink is built, it takes around a month for that backlink to take effect and actually improve your rankings. And then, there's just like a lot of gaps between you and the competition. In the end, when it comes to SEO, it's really just you against who's currently ranking on the SERP. And if they have a lot of content already published on the site that's aged, and they have a lot of backlinks, they have a strong backlink profile, you need to fill those gaps, because if you don't fill those gaps, then why would the search engine actually rank you or your website over those competitors? SEO is actually that simple, right? Look at who's currently ranking, look at what content they have, look at the content on their site, how like content breadth, like how much content they have published, and content depth, how comprehensive or how in-depth is the content on their website. And then you want to look at their backlink profile, right? Like how many backlinks they have, what are the quality of these backlinks. And if you're not matching that or surpassing that, there's no reason you should outrank those competitors, right? So that's basically what was happening in these first few months of the SEO campaign. We were filling those gaps. And then you can see that, income started picking up. And by the way, if you want to go into details of what exactly we did in these months, you can look at the case study. We actually go through every single thing here, like how many articles we published, how many backlinks we built, the specific traffic stats, the earnings, etc., how much we spent, right? Just to give you a clear idea, we spent on average around $2,000 a month. So the ROI on this project was really insane, right? So you can see that by month 12, we were getting 50,000 visitors a month, and we were generating over $100,000 in revenue per month, right? And then, that's the first year of the project. In the second year of the project, you can see in month 13, we are getting over 70,000 visitors a month, and then over 140K in revenue generated in month 13. And this is where we kind of like differ from the hypothetical company that Nick Jordan presented, right? Because he presents a very stable growth rate, right? Even in year two, it goes from 20% growth rate to 5% growth rate. And realistically, it's not going to be like that. You can see here in month 13, um, between month 13 and month 14, we see a huge decline in traffic, right? Like it's nearly a 60% decline in traffic. And the reason for that was there was an algorithm update that month, right? So you see traffic decline by 60%. You see revenue decline by almost half, right? Like our revenue gets cut in almost half. Even the next month, it gets worse, right? So, that can happen with these SEO campaigns, right? The algorithms change, things like things that you don't foresee happen, and your traffic isn't always going to keep going up. That's not realistic. This, on the other hand, is a more realistic view of what's going to happen, right? And you can see here that traffic has never, by the end of year two, traffic has never even gone back to what it was like at the peak of year one, right? At the end of year two, we're still at 47,000, well below the traffic we achieved in year one. But what's interesting is that when you look at the value, again, created by SEO, you can see that in year one, the traffic is only 22% of the whole traffic in years one and two, right? It's 22% in year one and 77% in year two. And the same with revenue, right? Revenue in year one was only 25% of the total revenue generated in those 2 years, right? In year two, it's 75%, despite, traffic declining, right? So you can see that this holds true whether you have a consistent growth rate like this, right? Or even if growth rate isn't consistent, 95% of the value created by SEO will happen after year one. And again, the reason for that is because SEO has a ramp up period where you have to do the SEO tasks, technical SEO. You have to optimize your on-page SEO, publish content, and then you have to build backlinks, right, to fill that gap between you and your competition, right? So I think the main lesson here is that when it comes to SEO, the ROI is pretty insane, right? Like as I mentioned, like you can look at this case study. We spent only around $2,000 a month on SEO, and you can see that you can see the revenue numbers here, right? You can see that we're consistently generating at least $50,000 in revenue a month from these SEO efforts. And the main lesson here is that you need to be patient. You need to fill those gaps. You need to stick to the fundamentals, get your technical SEO down, keep publishing content, quality content, and keep building quality backlinks. And eventually you can get results like this. And don't expect to absolutely hit a home run in the first year, because again, I think the main lesson here is that or the main insight here is that 95% of the value created by SEO will happen after year one, right? You can see here just the difference between year one and two. In year one, this project generated over 300,000 in revenue, but in year two, it generated almost $1 million. And if you see no growth in year three, that's just another $1 million, right? And you can see how 95% of the value created by SEO will happen after year one. So yeah, I just wanted to share this. I think it's a very interesting concept, interesting idea to take note of, so that when you are executing these SEO campaigns, or if you have an agency executing an SEO campaign for you, you value patience, because patience will be rewarded, especially when it comes to SEO. SEO has the highest ROI amongst all traffic channels, and the only thing you need to pay for that ROI is a little bit of patience. And yeah, that's it for now. I hope this was insightful. If you want more of these, let me know. If you want to learn how to execute, a well-rounded SEO campaign, I recommend you join our free school community. It's specifically for Shopify SEO, but we basically have a full course there teaching you how to do technical SEO for Shopify, how to optimize your on-page SEO for Shopify, and even how to build backlinks for your Shopify stores. So yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for listening. Have a good day. Cheers.